What's up, guys? I am back to bring you your recap on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta Season 2, Episode 1, and it is titled Money Ain't a Thing, and this is the Season 2 premiere episode. Switch up. Now first, let's start with Bow Wow. Bow Wow in the private jet. It is so funny because finally Bow Wow gets to ride in the private jet and not have to Photoshop a private jet in his photos. I don't know if you guys remember that little incident, I think it was last year or the year before, with Bow Wow posting on social media as if the private jet behind him was really his and it was actually Photoshopped in the photo. Now, the issues with Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri, I really don't have a solid opinion on it as of yet because Bow Wow is claiming that the money wasn't right, but the tour was great. And I really don't have any way to balance it or base it. Just because Bow Wow is saying the money wasn't right doesn't mean that it really wasn't, nor was. So I can't really give you an opinion on that. But what I will say is, him blasting it all on social media pretty much rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And it was pretty immature for him to do such a thing, especially since JD is his family and JD kind of raised him up in the music game. But I actually thought it was strange that Bow Wow spoke about loyalty in this episode as it pertains to working for Jermaine Dupri and him being his boss. But loyalty did not stop you nor prevent you from blasting him on social media. Also, how does Bow Wow claim to have a beef with JD, but he's recording in So So Def Studios with the logo plastered all behind him? You can't have a beef and shading someone while you're using their facilities. Then I also want to address the fact that Bow Wow claimed and stated to Da Brat that he has 100 songs that he has not allowed people nor JD to hear. Bow Wow does not have no damn 100 songs, my God. Last but not least, as it pertains to Bow Wow's storyline, he claims that his heart was broken and now he's single. And if my memory serves me correctly, last season with Joy, he was the one being the asshole and she just wanted assurance that he was not going to cheat on her again, and take advantage of her and just not appreciate her and always be there for her and make it work. So I'm not sure how his heart was broken, but Bow Wow did say that he is single, but he's definitely a thought pocket, my God. Next, Deb Antney at her radio station podcast situation and Da Brat coming on board to address this Bow Wow JD beef situation. And I gagged when Da Brat said that Bow Wow pretty much has a Tyrese emotional syndrome, just out there posting on social media. And she said that some people go to the gym, some people smoke weed, some people go and post on social media, and Bow Wow may do all of those things, my God. I said, yes, Da Brat, you better read. But it hit close to home for me when Deb gave her rebuttal to Da Brat in reference to Bow Wow posting on social media, and Deb said that it's definitely a no-no because you can give the public and media an inch and they will create their own story and their own version without having the details, and it could not be the truth based on how they kind of made the issue their own by adding to it. And the reason why I said I'm guilty of that because I don't think many of you guys are my friends on Facebook. You guys are just my church members on YouTube. And yesterday, I pretty much blasted my business on Facebook. And I kind of blasted the information from an anger standpoint, not an emotional standpoint. So I really wasn't hurt, but I was just annoyed. And I posted things and people got the wrong interpretation from what I posted. And granted, what I posted was factual, but yeah, they got the wrong interpretation of it as to what was bothering me and what caused me to make these posts. So I have learned my lesson. I am not going to be posting much of my personal business on social media, unless I'm able to have like an interview or something like that and give a full account of the story. And then at least in that setting, I've given the full story. And if you twist it, you twist it. But I guess some things just are not to be discussed on social media because there are plenty of people who are just so malicious, evil, and angry, and they don't care about what truthfully or honestly happened. They just want to get some likes and clicks and comments on their page by screenshotting and using what you said to kind of make fun of you as well. So, or make fun of me as well. So that's that. So I've learned my lesson. So Deb definitely ministered to me by sharing that, my God. Now let's address Toya. Toya did show that she was pregnant on this episode and pretty much said that the baby daddy is not Lil Wayne. And my first thought was, girl, last we knew you were married to Memphis. Are you going to act like your marriage just vanished in thin air? Because you checked Lil Wayne off the list, but you didn't say anything about Memphis as if he is non-existent, my God. And I know it can't be Memphis because Toya stated that her baby daddy is a secret and she wants to keep this private because she does not want a public relationship. So I am definitely interested to find out who her baby daddy is because she did not get pregnant in her last marriage, and that speaks volumes to me. Also, Toya decided that she wanted to, I guess, end the beef between Reginae and Brandon. And I'm just a tad bit annoyed that we're still carrying that storyline this season because I felt like that storyline was pretty much done and over with last season. But for whatever reason, I guess because of the social media comments and then the blogs getting it and how large the issue became between Brandon and Reginae on social media, I guess she wants to kind of make sure it's completely resolved and that Brandon's family can chill, like Waka Flocka, and Reginae's family can chill. The Lil Wayne side and all the goons over there can just chill and know that it's okay and settled. But it threw me off that Reginae did not understand why her mom wanted to resolve the issue. And I personally feel like Toya's ass wanted to resolve the issue because she watched last season just like we all did. And granted, there were some people who were defending Reginae saying Brandon is a grown-ass man and he should have his ass beat for talking to a little girl like that. But last we saw, Reginae was claiming that she was a grown-ass woman and she, can check people and address adults just like she addressed or tweeted T.I. So I think that Toya wants to try to make this right and check Reginae a tad bit because she knows her daughter was dead-ass wrong, my God. Dead-ass wrong and grown, my God. Next, let's address Reginae. Reginae seems to be a lot more mature this season so far, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that, my God. In her confessional, she seems still a tad bit petty, but it seems under control. With her mom, she did seem more mature. So I guess we'll see if she kind of redeems herself because I'm still open to wanting to like her if she can be more rational and respectful and own her wrongs in the situation with Brandon, because the playbacks of the Brandon and Reginae beef caught my attention again. And we saw Reginae say, "Who have you worked with?" And Brandon said, "Possibly someone who could have helped your father's career." Now, I don't remember last season if I really broke it down because I may have thought that Brandon was saying him. But even if Brandon worked with Waka Flocka, that still could be a valid statement that Waka Flocka could have helped Lil Wayne's career. And not that Lil Wayne's career isn't at a great place, but Waka or even maybe Deb could have added to it. And that's why he said possibly. He didn't say definitely. So I do believe that, and I have said this to you guys before, that Reginae did blow that out of proportion and she was acting like a damn baby while she claimed that she was a grown-ass woman, my God. Next, we have Shania. Shania let us know that she has had a boyfriend for over a year and she has not told her father, JD, which is so alarming because I feel like she's a daddy's girl and I get that she's afraid of what her father's reactions are going to be. But baby, that is not a good idea to have been keeping that a secret for an entire year. Now, y'all know I love me some Iyanna, but I'm hesitant about her getting back with Amy. But she claims that Amy wanted her back, and now they are good, I guess. She said people don't really realize what they have until they lost it, and apparently Iyanna and Amy are doing well. From the social media, though, I do follow Iyanna on social media. I think she follows me. They seem to be great. They seem to be doing okay. Now, Zanique. I think that Zanique had a sexy-ass basketball player boyfriend last time she was on this show, but according to what she said, I believe she's single now, and she is going on tour and has been on tour with Xscape, and her mom set that up for her. Speaking of her mom, Tiny, I will say it's some whack houses on this damn show, but I love Tiny's house. The shell, the exterior of it is so sickening. Like, that's the kind of home I want. Now, the inside decor, it's okay. I would slay it a tad bit better, but the shell of her home is definitely my taste, my God. Next, let's address Brandon. We clearly see that Brandon is back, although he claimed that he was not going to come back to the show, my God. So I'm glad that he at least listened to, if not me, when I spoke to him about why he should go back, he listened to somebody else, my God, and came back. But glad that he's back. Also, he moved back with Deb, but that's not surprising because we all knew that whole move out scene was so fake, my God. But Johnny Blaze. We've known Johnny Blaze from other reality shows popping up here and there, and I always thought that Johnny Blaze was only a rapper, my God. But when she sang this episode, it wasn't like she was a vocal beast, but it was so passionate and it was good singing. A tear rolled down my eyes because she really wants and she is really fighting for her dreams, and she has a little voice there. Like, I'm rooting for you, Johnny. I see it for you. Also, I had no clue that Johnny Blaze had sex with Bow Wow while Bow Wow was still married to Erica Mena. And yeah, that's a tad bit messy, my God, but it happened. And it was strange because it seemed as if Brandon was saying that Johnny Blaze has a lot of bodies, my God. Her body count is large or heavy or hefty, my God. But I don't know that for sure, but it seemed like he was insinuating that when he brought up the fact that she was the one who slept with Bow Wow while he was still married, my God. Also, it was great to see Brandon in his true capacity of being a vocal coach to Johnny Blaze. And I may have to call you, Brandon. I may need some vocal lessons when I decide to put out my EP, my little album, my little, YouTube album, my God. Last but not least, let's address the Deb and Toya meetup. Toya is a tad bit slow, my God. She's a little stupid. I see where Reginae gets it from, because that whole conversation where it seemed as if Deb and Toya were on the same page, and even Deb admitted that Brandon and Reginae have strong personalities, and Reginae is very protective, so she understands why she takes the position that she takes. And for Toya to get all rowdy and say, it's my daughter, I'm going to defend her. And it's like, okay, but also check your damn daughter when she's dead ass wrong, my God. And it's just crazy that Toya has this stance with defending Reginae as if she was 100% right. So I'm glad they were able to kind of get back on track and pull it together. But I cracked up, my God, when Deb said, I'm going to meet with Toya to address Brandon and Reginae's beef. But did we not do this already? And yes, y'all did, which is why I said I'm annoyed that we're still addressing this topic and issue, my God. But next week, we will get to see how the meetup between Deb, Toya, Brandon, and Reginae, how it turns out, my God. And I'm not sure why Brandon didn't want to meet with Reginae. Well, I do. I get the hesitation why Reginae doesn't want to meet with Brandon and why Brandon does not want to meet with Reginae. But I feel like they both need to be mature and put this behind them and just be bosses and make their coin, because this is a great show and it could help both of them. So, granted, I know we need some drama and we need some beefs, my God, but this one just wasn't right. It just does not sit right with me, my God, especially with Brandon being a male and Reginae being a girl. It's just unfair because it's like a little girl attacks a grown man, but he can't say nothing, my God. But she claims that she's not a little girl, she's an adult. She just turned 18 or whatever it was, but then she wants to be a child and call her mom and her dad. So, I don't know, guys. I hope they figure this out so we can get past it, maybe get onto somebody else's beef, especially a beef that's equal. Let it be a girl beef, not a guy and a girl beef. That's just unfair for both parties. But that's about it, guys. Please follow me on all social media outlets. Comment down below in the comment section. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.